pardon my voice. I once again have a cold. So, but for you, I'm going to open my new Klutch Club box. So, for those of you who watched my last Klutch Club video, I had gotten sort of their best of, and I think it was shipping only, or it was a very low cost. And what I actually did is I had at that time signed up for the Klutch Women's. When you sign up for the kind of low-cost trial best of box, you automatically get signed up for a subscription. And I had clicked the woman's box, and I actually decided after that first one I wanted to try the mom's box to see if there would be more snacks that my son would like. So I canceled my first subscription, and then I resubscribed, and I got the mom's box to see how it's different. Now, this is how I decided to handle my Klutch box. So Klutch is mostly food, and as you can see, it's a large box. There's no way I'm going to eat all of this food in one sitting, so I want to be able to give you guys a review of the box. It's one of the things that I really like other unboxing videos where I get reviews of the items that are in there, because I don't just want to see what's in the box. Most of the things are new to me. I want to know how they taste, or I want to know how they work, or are they worth my money? So what I have done is I did open this box previously. Again, I like the packaging. Get ready. Your Klutch has arrived. I like the way this comes out too. We have some fun with this with my son. So I have opened this box, and I have tasted about half of what is in here. So there are a few things that I'm going to taste with you guys, but I've tasted half, if not more, so that I could give you reviews. So the first item in here was the pop potato. I have also put everything right back the way it came. So this was right on top. This is how the box looked. It's packaged very nicely. The potato snack that's popped, not fried. So it's gluten-free, which is really nice. A lot of these items are gluten-free. 0 trans fat, wheat-free, gluten-free, no MSG, no artificial colors, no cholesterol. For those of you who are gluten intolerant or just like to eat gluten-free, these boxes are great, because there are some boxes that are specifically gluten-free, so every item you're going to get is going to be gluten-free. But most of these, even if they're not specifically gluten-free, most of the items are gluten-free anyway. So as long as you have somebody in your house or somebody that you can gift the items that have gluten in them to, you're going to be able to try most of the box. So these were kind of like rice crisps, or like puffed rice. I'm not a big chip eater, so that I'm going to start off with that. I found these too salty. It is the onion and garlic flavor, so that's probably saltier than maybe some of the other options. My son is really the chip eater. He's turning 3. He doesn't really get chips around the house, so something like this would be very exciting. He didn't like them. Again, they didn't taste like chips. They tasted like little rice crackers. So they weren't my favorite. They're light, they're crispy, they're low in fat. And best of all, pop potato is loaded with wholesome flavor of all-natural potatoy goodness. That's because we start with honest-to-goodness ingredients and end with naturally delicious products. That's popped, not fried, so you can feel great, not guilty, while you indulge in some feel-good snacking. Maybe that's what made us popular, you think? So my feeling about these, if you really like chips, and if you really like salty chips, this would be a good thing to try for a healthier version. I don't really need chips in my life, so I'm definitely not going to seek these out. And my son doesn't like them, so not my favorite, but again, I'm not big into chips. So, having said that. Kind granola bar, which you will see is not in here. I've gotten a lot of Kind granola bars lately. So I love them. I am a big fan of granola bars. I even make my own granola bars sometimes. I love them, love them. I really like these. If you're going to have a granola bar, they're a really healthy option for granola bars. This one was Madagascar Vanilla Almond, only 4 grams of sugar, which is fabulous. 7 grams of protein, fabulous. 5 grams of fiber, all natural, non-GMO, gluten-free, no sugar alcohols. So these are great. Finally, a delicious bar with only 4 grams of sugar, made from all natural ingredients you can see and pronounce. That's another thing. I really started making my own granola bars because the kind we were buying just had all this junk in it. This does not. If you read these ingredients, they're nuts, honey, chicory root, fiber, crisp rice, Madagascar vanilla, soy lectin, nothing, and that's all the ingredients. That's all it's in here. There's no weird preservative stuff that you're not going to know. So if you like granola bars and you really want to get the healthiest kind out there, this is the healthiest kind I've found. I don't feel bad feeding these to my kid. I don't feel bad having these at home. I don't feel like I'm eating garbage. I feel like I'm actually eating oats and nuts and honey, but that's okay. I don't mind sugar if it's just not a whole bunch of garbage with it. So I really love those. So these multi-grain, multi-seed crackers, multi-grain crackers. I have not tried the sea salt kind, but as these were in my last box too, I don't like them. And my son doesn't like them. But my mother loves them. And my mother likes crunchy, salty stuff. So I'm going to give these to her, and I just want to, point out, I think it's just what you like and what you don't like. I don't even have any crackers in my house right now. I'm not a big cracker eater. I'm not a big crunchy, salty eater. That's not my vice. It is my mother's, and she likes these. So if you like crunchy, salty, you may really like these, but they're just not my cup of tea. They're too hard for me. They're really, really hard. So they have a good crunch, which some people would like. Roasted hemp seeds. I haven't tried these yet. Let me try these. They say you can put them on salad or on yogurt or just eat them plain. And this is Caribbean Crunch. Yeah. They're okay. They're spicy little. They'd probably be really good on a salad. I don't know that you'd eat them alone. That would be a weird thing to just, I don't know. If you wanted something you could throw in your purse. It's probably got, how much protein's in here? Yeah, it's 9 grams protein. So if you wanted something that was high in protein, 14 grams of fat, 168 calories for this whole container. This is 3 tablespoons worth. It's got a lot of omega-3s in it. Yeah, I mean, if you're, trying to eat healthy, not bad by any means. And again, they're probably really good with other stuff. I don't know that if I have them on yogurt, because they're like salty and a little bit spicy, but they'd be really good, I think, on a salad. So that's probably what I'll do, is, or I'll put them on some other greens. We have a lot of bitter greens in our garden right now that we're cooking up, and I think that might be a really good addition to the bitter greens. So this is the next item that was in here. There were 2 of these little Good Greens bites. This one was chocolate peanut butter, 50 calories. I already ate that one. I'm going to kind of give you my review of it as I sort of bite into this one. So this one is just, it's gluten-free, 3 servings of fruit and vegetables. Okay, that's nice. 30 vitamins and minerals, antioxidants, probiotics. And this one is also 50 calories. So let me have a bite of this and see what I think of this one. This one is just, this is the chocolate coconut. Oh, I love coconut. Love coconut. Okay. So my honest review of these is they really remind me of like the desserts you would get with like Weight Watchers or Nutrisystem, which I've done both of course. And they are slightly sweet. You kind of feel like you're eating chocolate, but they taste really artificial, really kind of synthetic, which I'm really surprised about because they're probably not. They probably just have really good for you stuff in here, but they just don't taste like a treat to me. They're okay, and honestly, knowing myself, they're sweet enough that I'd sit and eat them if they're here, but if I really want a piece of chocolate, this is not going to cut it for me. I'd rather go out and have like a nice piece of dark Dove chocolate, really decadent, good mouthfeel, coats my mouth with chocolate. These, I feel like I'm eating a diet thing. I love peanut butter. I thought I would love these. I was so excited. I was like going to hide them from my son so he could have them because I wanted them. Or so I could at least get some of them before I gave them to him. Not good. Yeah, they really reminded me of a diet dessert. Surf sweets. So I was excited about this. My son loves jelly beans, and I had at one point found these like organic jelly beans in the store right before Easter, and then I could never find them again. These are good. They don't have a lot of flavors in here. They're made with organic fruit juice, fortified with vitamin C, fruitfully delicious, naturally good. They're really good. I really like them. I'm going to have one. They are, I think, like 3 flavors. They're like tropical fruit, orange. Yeah, they taste just like a jelly bean. This whole thing is 1 serving size, and it's 90 calories. So if you really have a candy sweet tooth, my vice is chocolate, but a lot of people, this would be, actually, I do like jelly beans. Jelly beans are so sweet that a couple of them really kind of satisfy my sweet tooth. 90 calories for dessert, not bad. My son will devour these once I let him have them all. He had some, he really likes them. So I had that. Green and Black's organic dark chocolate. It's good. It's 70% dark. It's my favorite again is Dove dark chocolate because it really just melts in your mouth and coats your mouth. This was a little harder. It didn't melt in your mouth quite as much. So you want to chew it, but I mean, I've had a lot of dark chocolate bars. It's good. I've had this kind before. They're good. They're fair trade. They're USDA organic. I feel good about eating these if I'm going to have chocolate. I think chocolate is a fine dessert to have. A little taste of Green and Blacks. So they're great. I was excited to have that in there because I will eat dark chocolate anytime, anywhere. Little packet of Truvia, which we used a lot around my house a long time. I don't know if it's supposed to be kind of bashed in like that or if that's a packaging issue, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure they're, let's see how they are in here. So here's my one comment on Truvia, and I don't want to besmirch in case I'm wrong, but I used Truvia for a long time because I thought, oh, it's made with stevia, that's good for me. Yeah, I think it's accidentally bashed in. It's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be like a box. But they're little packets, so it's not going to do any damage to what's in here. It's also got a little save 75 cents coupon in here. So I used to use Truvia all the time, thinking it was, you know, natural sweetness from the best tasting part of the stevia leaf. Try it for a week. Until I found out that Truvia is not just stevia. It's also a lot of other ingredients. So erythritol, Rebiana, natural flavors. So it's got a lot of other stuff in it, so I've actually looked for an alternative that is really just stevia. That's really all I want, is the stevia part. So I don't think there's anything wrong with Truvia. I will still use Truvia. I will use it over Splenda. I will use it over, you know, Equal or anything else. But if you're really like, you're wanting a natural sweetener, there are slightly better options, but I'll use these packets. I'm happy to have them. And if you're like using Splenda or things like that, this is a better option. Definitely. And maybe a way to move into just stevia if you're not used to it. Stevia can have a bit of a bitter aftertaste. So Truvia is kind of a nice stepping stone because it really doesn't have that. Seed and fruit packet. We've had these before. They're good. They're just like a little trail mix. But they don't have any nuts in them. So if you've got a nut allergy, you could still have these. This one has little pieces of pineapple, dried pineapple in them. My husband will probably steal this because he likes seeds and stuff like that more than I do. But it's a nice little addition. There's so much stuff in here. It's really ridiculous. This has already been eaten. My son loves these, loves these, loves these. And I don't buy them all that often because there's a lot. I don't like all the extra packaging, and they're expensive. So I tend to just buy applesauce in a jar, and he gets applesauce. But this one was apple banana. He liked it. I had a taste of it. It's really good. If you have a kid who won't eat fruit, this is a nice way to get fruit in them. My kid will eat fruit nonstop all day. So this was kind of my favorite thing in here. They put drinks in these, which make them feel really heavy when you get them and really exciting. But this was exposed original and honey, and it's real aloe vera, straight from the leaf. So it's got like chunks of aloe in it, which I really liked. And it's aloe juice. It's 15% juice. Part of that is also grape juice, not just aloe juice. The grape flavor, I think, made it a bit sweeter. There's also cane sugar in here, so it is a juice. I mean, it's 60 calories for one serving, and this is 2 servings. So I probably won't buy this just because I'm always watching my weight, and I don't want to drink my calories. I drink tea without anything in it. Just because I want food for my calories that fill me up and get me not to eat more food. So but it was delicious. And I don't know if it really has any kind of health benefits. I don't know. If I was all better today, then I would run out and buy a whole bunch of it. But I'm not going to hurt you. And it tastes good. You know, it really is. If you like juice and you like different tastes, it's a really different taste that I like. So now we get to the stuff that's in the bottom here. Well, and one of the most important things is, I haven't gotten to look at this yet. Delight is a gluten-free magazine. The magazine for those with celiac disease, gluten intolerance, food allergies, and sensitivities. So I may actually give this. I have a massage client and friend who is doing a really strict paleo diet for her health right now. So I may give this to her after I flip through it and see if she's interested. But that's an interesting magazine. It's nice to get a magazine. That's a, big item in there. 50% off Good Greens. You can also buy all of these items pretty much you can buy on the Klutch website. And this has a ton of information about Good Greens and non-dairy soy Greek yogurt, original flavors, superfoods. It compares. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so it's got this thing on the back that compares Good Greens, which were these like little candies, with another product that's in this box. So it compares it with Cliff Bars, with Lara Bars, and with Kind Bars. with Kind bars were the granola bars that I really liked. So this has twice as much protein. These little good bars that I didn't love has got twice as much protein as a Kind bar. It's got a little bit less sugar, a little bit more fiber. It's, again, Kind bar is still pretty good, except it doesn't have, I guess it doesn't have any greens in it. And Kind bar doesn't have probiotics. So if you can get past the fact that these really don't taste like a dessert, I guess they're really good for you. So there's two 50% off coupons in there. Finally, 100% pure chemically free superfood Happy Life body beans, which is funny because we didn't get this item in the box. I don't know if some people did. But yeah, I don't know anything about body beans. It's a supplement, I guess. Not too into supplements, so I probably won't seek that out. And then this is the last thing in here. It's another gluten-free item. Gluten is Latin for glue. Oh, it just tells you how yucky gluten is. And it's for this Gold Bombs, these Gold Bomb products, which I don't know, and also we didn't get that in this box. So it's kind of weird to get product information for stuff that wasn't in the box, but that's a minor complaint. So I really do like Klutch box. I was trying to figure out how to like really do an unboxing video for Klutch box, just because it's so much stuff. I mean, that's not a bad complaint to have. There's a lot of stuff in here. It's really good stuff. I like trying it. I found, like, I may actually get some of these because my son so loves jelly beans, and these are really nice. So I may try that. And it's always nice to try these different things, and it's fun to get these in the mail. And my son, again, these subscription boxes for me are all about experience. My son loves getting a box of treats. And even though I won't buy a lot of these, it's partly because I won't buy these things that they're so exciting. He doesn't get chips. So a bag of chips wouldn't be that exciting for a kid who has chips all the time. But a bag of chips, and one bag of chips here and there, especially these like super healthy ones, are not going to kill my child. I don't mind him having them, but they're exciting because it's not something I usually would have at home. It's exciting for me too. Like when I'm at night, when I want a snack, it's exciting to know I have a box somewhere with like stuff that I wouldn't normally buy for snacks, that I can kind of dig into and have a little treat stash. And none of these are snacks that you need to feel guilty about eating. They're all really healthy, but if I don't have this little kind of sugary treat around my house or a bag of jelly beans, the fact that I've got a little bag in my Klutch box is something that's really exciting when I'm kind of jonesing for a snack. So I hope you guys like this. I'll give you some more information about Klutch below, and they do still have, I think, the best of boxes, which are really inexpensive if you just want to try it. Again, you just have to be organized enough to make sure to cancel if you don't really want the ongoing subscription, or you're going to be getting subscription boxes and getting charged for them and then be angry that you forgot to cancel them. So I hope these are fun. I apologize. I'm going to edit out the coughs, but with these food boxes, I can't wait too long to open them, or else they will be all gone, and people in my house will steal the packaging, and I won't have the packaging to read you anymore. So I kind of needed to jump on this even with having a cold. And I just keep rambling, so I thought I could get through most of these without coughing, but I just won't shut up. So, alright, thanks guys. Have a good night.